Alright, we are live here at Martinsville for ARCS Ignition. Got one stopped on the inside here, one lap to green. Got different graphics tonight. My iRacing SDK live timing and all that decided it was not going to open, it was not going to work. And so here we are. I had to improvise. So graphics aren't going to be as nice as they are normally or were before, so please just bear with me. We'll do the best we can. It's going to be hard for me to also look at camera angles and stuff like that. Have no idea what happened. Worked fine last week. Now it's not working, so it is what it is. We got 125 laps here tonight. Zach Millett was your pole starter. Toby Estes started in second. In 18 cars tonight. Oh, there's the 13 of John Smeal. Wrecking with the 54 of Ben Choate. It's going to be the first caution here of the race. Again, we do apologize. Kind of throws me off my game as well because I don't have any of my normal buttons that I have. But again, iRacing live timing with SDK would not open, would not work. It kept crashing, couldn't figure it out. So went with a backup as quick as I could. So do apologize for the kind of different graphics and kind of amateur looking graphics, but better than nothing. At least you can see what lap we're on. You can see where everybody's running. It's not as good of a graphic for running order, but I'll have to do some homework after this race and try and figure out what the hell's going on and why this shit's not working. So we'll see if we can't figure it out before next Friday, and hopefully we'll have go back to the SDK graphics and gaming overlays and stuff like that. But 18 of Alyssa Sharp's going to get the wave around. Means everyone will still be on the lead lap as we come to lap 5 of 125, a long race here tonight. It is kind of cool. You get to see the track map there and kind of where everybody's at on track. As you see, the 13 of John Smeal is going to be coming off pit road. Now on lap 6 of 125 here at Martinsville. Doubling up here to go green flag. We got one lap to green, so we'll be coming to the green flag here. Hopefully we can get a few more green flag laps on this run. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, sorry for the different graphics. Had an issue with SDK gaming, so we'll get that fixed before tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll be back for the Grassroots Late Model Stock Car Series if I can make it back in time, we'll definitely try and have that fixed for tomorrow night. But at least everyone can kind of see where everyone's running. Let you know the lap times once we get back going green. Green flag comes out once again. We're at lap 9 of 125 here at Martinsville. Oh, we already got a wreck. 22's involved. 45 of Patrick Allen stops. Caution comes out once again. That is the second caution of the night here after only 9 laps. Could be a long night here, ladies and gentlemen. Here if I can at least get a camera selector so we can kind of change our camera angles a little bit here. Again, I'm kind of learning as I go here tonight, because having to use completely different software and everything, so not used to this, but all good. We'll figure it out. We'll keep moving, keep trucking. That's what we do here at ARCS. We learn as we go, make things up. As whose line is it anyway would say, the rules are made up and the points don't matter. So that's pretty much ARCS for you in a nutshell here. As we're on lap 11 of 125, the 60 of Austin Mongold is coming down pit road along with the 22 of Mark Delia. You see the 22 missing his front clip, so definitely not a good start for the presidential racing candidate of Mark Delia. 60 of Austin Mongold, I think that's the second time he's come down pit road as well, so rough night for him as well. We'll see if that 22 takes his faster pair. It does not look like he will, so he will sit there and get as much damage fixed as he can. Missing the front clip, but that's not really a bad thing here at Martinsville. Don't have to worry too much about aero here at this track, just as long as those brakes work and your engine's not, you know, overheating, you're pretty much good to go. So 22 of Mark Dealey is going to stay on the lead lap. He'll go around and catch the leaders. Which right now is the 315 of Zach Millett. Pace car's coming off here, coming to 1 lap to green, coming to green here right off of turn 4. We're just going to throw the camera on crashes here because I know there's going to be some here as we get going. Green flag out once again, lap 14 of 125 here at Martinsville Speedway. Tough little track, hard to pass. Pretty much got to be on that inside. The outside has a little bit of a good run off. Got somebody blinking there. There's a 7. There's a 45 around. That might just be one car. Nope, they do throw the caution. That is definitely looked like it might have been 2 cars involved in that. That's the 7 of Jerry LeGrand. He's running his first race tonight in the Ignition Series for ARCS. That's the 3rd caution here tonight after 16 laps. So again, might be a long night here. Kind of was hoping this wouldn't happen. We've had our fair share of disastrous races at Martinsville. Couple come to mind, but probably one of the worst was a long time ago. One of the first seasons of SNS at Martinsville was pretty rough. We had Monday Lightning back in the day. They went to Martinsville. It was pretty rough as well. So Tough track, it is. Very tough track, and if you have drivers around you that you're not used to racing with, this is the outcome, unfortunately. It's caution after caution after caution, and we're seeing that now with 3 cautions already after 17 laps. Admins may have to change the restarts to single file, but I don't even know if that would help, to be honest. Here at Martinsville, it's just a very, very, very tough track. But Cody Pinnell in the chat says, as long as you got 4 tires on it, that's all that matters. I agree. That's all you need. 4 tires, and make sure that motor doesn't overheat, and you are good to go here. As long as you don't have a meatball, it's pretty much eligible to win this damn race. And hopefully we'll get some green flag laps here, but again, this is a tough track, so a lot of, I mean, 18 cars, that's not really that many, but on this little track, 18 is a lot of cars. As they're coming around to do their choose cone now, 315 of Zach Millett's going to choose the inside. Toby's choosing the outside. Good run right now for Dale Markowski in that 32 car, up there running in 4th right now. Also Aaron Conover in the 16 Toyota Supra, down there in 5th. Hell of a run for both of those drivers. Steven Oberstadt, he's running in 10th right now in that 03, and then one of our part-time drivers, Tommy Withers, in the 23 machine. He's on the inside, starting 4th row, that inside line. As we go green flag racing once again here at Martinsville Speedway. Lap 20 out of 125. See if we can get some green flag racing here. At least a few laps. Oh, the 23 of Tommy Withers gets really loose, saves it though. About takes out the 3 of Noah Belleville, and he's gonna hit the 03 of Stephen Oberstadt. Oh man, I know he is not happy about that. He's gonna try and get it going, but he really can't. They're just sitting there. Hopefully he doesn't come up into the leaders, as the leaders are only 2 seconds away, and there go the leaders. And Stephen Oberstadt is going to go 1 lap down because of that issue with the 23 of Tommy Withers. Alyssa Sharp in the 18 also now being scored in 18th. I think she's now maybe 2 laps down. Take a look when it cycles through. Oh no, she is actually 5 laps down, so serious issues for that 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Found some pretty good camera angles here, so those are working out well for us, as the 6 of Edward Marshall's battling the 32 of Dale Markowski. That's for 5th place. Aaron Conover has moved into 4th, and Alfie Sharon Jr. now in 2nd, only 4 tenths back from Zach Millett. He's a really solid short track racer as well. So, oh, one hard into the wall there. Looked like it may have actually been the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Caused Tommy Withers to kind of have to make evasive action there. Again, if you're watching tonight, we apologize for the different graphics. Get that fixed before our next stream. Just didn't want to work with me here right before the start of the race. But still decent graphics from sim racing apps, so we'll take it. Zach Millett's still your race leader. Finally, we get a little bit of a green flag run here. Already at 28 of 125. 3 of Noah Belleville now moving into 5th. sorry, 6th. He'll be in 6th, but now battling for 5th with Dale Markowski. Those two are actually closing in on Aaron Conover. The 6th of Edward Marshall bounces it off the wall just a little bit. The 3 of Noah Belleville makes it around Dale, so he'll be in 5th now. Now tracking down Aaron Conover in that number 16 Toyota Supra. Edward Marshall goes to the inside of the 32 of Dale Markowski, so Dale definitely seems like he's struggling just a little bit now that we have had a little bit of a long run. .23 of Tommy Withers is going to go by him as well. We just saw Tommy Withers earlier, sideways almost into corner entry. He's back up here now running in 7th place. Ben Choate currently running 9th. Zach McBride is in 10th. Looks like a little bit of a blink from the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Could have been where some of her issues are coming from. John Smeal back in 11th. Patrick Allen in 13th right now. Looks like the 7 of Jerry LeGrand has retired. Shows him as out of this race. Eight of Alfie Sharon Jr. goes under the 60 of Austin Mongold. He's going to be going a lap down there as Toby Estes. Oh, we got one up against the wall there. Not sure who that was. Looks like the 20 of Clayton Jones. Toby Estes right on the back bumper of Alfie. There you see it. Right there in that High Rock Vodka Chevrolet. 22 of Mark Delia and the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. stay high here. That is 12th and 13th. As Toby loses it, he's going to save it. Does get it back going. He's going to lose a lot of spots there. Was in 2nd place. Now losing several spots. He'll probably fall back to probably 8th or 9th here. Falls back to 7th. So was running in 2nd, now 7th place. Like the 20 of Clayton Jones was making a little bit of contact with the outside wall there as well. Toby will end up making his way back up there. Trying to catch the 23 right now, and Edward Marshall goes way high. Dove into that corner just a little too hard. That's going to put Withers in 5th and Toby in 6th. So they're chasing down the lap car of Clayton Jones right now. Brake rotors are definitely glowing here, as right now the leaders have lapped all the way up to 10th place. It's only 10 cars on the lead lap right now. Hale and Alyssa go to the inside of Clayton Jones. Noah Belleville, he's running in third right now. Trying to make his way around some of the lap cars here. Aaron Conover in fourth, only about 0.5 of a second behind Noah Belleville. .60 of Austin Mongol gets into the wall just a little bit there, but keeps it going. Donald Ray with the Tier 1 subscription gift in the chat. Appreciate that, Donald. Patrick Allen Jr. currently in 14th. He is 1 lap down. Right in front of Clayton Jones, who is also 1 lap down. So 14th place, not bad for Patrick Allen Jr. Saw there in the overlay that 10th is actually 17 seconds behind your race leader of Zach Millett. So 10th place will be going a lap down here very, very shortly as they're running. Leaders are running, you know, about a 20 sub 19, low 20 lap time. So it won't be long before 10th place will be going a lap down as well. Donald Ray with the 1,000 cheer bits. Appreciate that, buddy. And Thrills subscribed to us with Prime. So, oh, caution is out here. That should be the end of the stage. Only one stage here in the Xfinity Ignition Series, sponsored by FearFaction.net. So these drivers will make their way around, catch the pace car. And I don't think that 10th place went a lap down yet, so that means that John Smeal in that number 13 machine should get the lucky dog. He'll get back on the lead lap. So we'll have 11 cars on the lead lap here. This driver's going to come down pit road, get some fresh tires, fill this thing up with fuel. We'll get back ready to go racing once again here at Martinsville. Well, Jacket, I'm trying to get loud, but we've had our fair share of cautions here tonight, so hopefully they'll put on a show at the end, and then I'll get loud. Can't get too loud though. I don't want to wake anybody up in the house, but yeah, if they can put on a good show, we may get a little loud. But Zach Millett has pretty much dominated this race so far. Still being shown in the lead as everybody comes down pit road. A couple cars looks like they may have stayed out trying to get a wave around. That's the 20 of Clayton Jones, the 03 of Steven Overstat, and the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. They could just also be waiting to come down pit road here, but it looks like pit road's closed. But see those red lights, but Clayton Jones is still going to peel off and come down pit road. That's going to be a end of line penalty, but again, already running 15th out of 18, so not too far to go there to the end. So Yeah, I agree, Jacket. My dad does know what's up, but if I wake him up, that will be the end of my broadcasting career, and maybe the end of my career altogether. So we're gonna try and keep it, keep it in between the ditches. So we're not gonna get too crazy, but again, for anyone that has just joined, definitely a different look tonight. SDK Gaming was not working with me tonight. Wouldn't work, so had to kind of go a backup route, use sim racing apps. It's actually not bad. Got some pretty good camera angles, got some decent overlays and stuff, got a pretty cool track map, so not disappointed, but kind of at the same time still disappointed. I pay monthly to use SDK Gaming, and it's probably the most professional graphics that we use, but just didn't work tonight. So we, like I said earlier, we're gonna wing it. As we're coming to green flag here. Green flag is out. It says 1 lap to green, but yeah, looks like the caution may have came out. Not sure what happened there. It was different. Yeah, Jacket, I'm not sending you his contact. No, sir. Y'all would probably get along, though. Well, you've met him. You know him. He's pretty cool, but when it's his bedtime, it's his bedtime, so I'm not trying to interrupt that. So, pace truck's coming around now. Gonna catch the field. We're gonna step away for just a few minutes. We'll have green flag action here for you in just a minute. Back green flag racing here. Zach Millett still your race leader. Noah Belleville now in second. Toby Estes back to third after his spin. Just sent it into the corner just a little too hard. Didn't necessarily spin, but definitely. Oh, there's the 6 of Edward Marshall. He's around. Looks like everybody's going to miss him. Oh, caution is out. So definitely looked like just one car, but could have been another car involved somewhere else, but caution flies again here. Lap 62 of 125. Racing so far tonight. Definitely had our fair share of cautions, but you kind of expect that here at Martinsville. It's a short track, paper clip. And Jacket just killing it out here with another 1,000 cheer bits. Appreciate that, buddy. Anybody in the chat, let me know. Did they have they canceled the truck race yet? I know that it was raining pretty hard. Didn't know if they canceled it or not. So let me know in the chat. Love to know if they're going to try and still race that thing tonight, or if they're going to push it till tomorrow. Halfway, there you see it. Coming to lap 65 of 125. It's a beautiful Friday night here in virtual Martinsville. Don't have to worry about any rain here. Under the lights, it's a beautiful racetrack. That S4 guy, he actually got the Tier 1 subscription that Jacket gifted, so congrats to you. And congrats to everyone that is tuning in tonight. Been a great race so far, definitely had our fair share of cautions. Every time a caution comes out, one more driver gets to back on the lead lap, so starting to increase the amount of drivers on the lead lap as we are still under caution here. 60 to go. Again, if we get a green flag run here, that'll go pretty quick. They're turning, you know, about 19.9s to 20.5s in race trim. So 60 laps with 20 seconds, you know, you're talking 20-30 minutes. So Donald Ray has done it again, folks. He's gifted another Tier 1 sub. This one went to John Smeal. I think that's John Smeal. Don't know. It says Jay Smeal, so. Shout out to John Smeal. He's in this race here tonight, running in 10th. Got some points on the line. He's up there in the standings. He's got to see if we can actually go over here to John Smeal. There you see John Smeal in that number 13 fearfaction.net Ford Mustang. Beautiful, beautiful car. And thank you, April, for that update. Started trying the track about a half hour ago, so maybe we can finish this up and then I can go watch the truck race. So super excited about that. But we're going green here once again. Green flag flies. 58 to go here at Martinsville. Oh, 22 gets loose. You see he's got his front clip back, so must have finally took his fast repair. Already 58 to go. Oh, you got one loose up there. It was one of the Ryan Blaney type schemes. That's Ben Choate in the 54. Now the 32 being pushed way high. We're going to keep it green here. Of Zach McBride currently in 9th. John Smeal now up to 8th place, battling one of his buddies, Ben Choate, for 7th. Alfie Sharon has fallen back to 6th place. Tommy Withers is up there in 4th. Aaron Conover in 5th. Looks like Aaron Conover is going to get past Tommy Withers. Oh, the 18 of Alyssa Sharp's around. Just one car right now. She just needs to get it back going, and she does. So we will stay green here with 54 laps remaining at Martinsville. Zach Millett has pretty much checked out. He's got about a 4/10 lead over Toby Estes. Noah Belleville in 3rd. Tommy Withers actually back to 4th. Looked like he let Aaron Conover go, but something must have happened. But now Alfie breathing down his neck in 5th place. Donald Ray with another 1,000 bits. Thank you, buddy. You must be drinking some of the margaritas over there at the Mexican restaurant. I love it. Wish I could come have one with you, buddy. $52 to go here at Martinsville. Alfie Sharon Jr. gets by Tommy Withers for 4th place. Now he's got his eyes set on that number 3 machine. of Noah Belleville, and he's going to send it in there. Not going to be able to make the pass just yet. There he does. He gets around Noah Belleville, so now Alfie Sharon in third, but Noah's hanging tough on the outside there. But now he does make that pass. Tommy Withers with a really good race here. Again, a part-time driver, full-time in A Squared Cup, so only allowed 2 starts here in the Xfinity Series in the first 12 races. And definitely flexing his muscle here tonight at Martinsville. Definitely seems like he may be one to watch Sunday evening over there on ABN Esports with Carmen Hardy. She has the call for tomorrow's truck race here at Martinsville and Sunday's A Squared Cup racing at Martinsville as well. As looks like the 23 of Tommy Withers looked like he was trying to get around the 3 of Noah Belleville as well. So Noah must be really falling off. There's another one up there in the outside wall. Couldn't see who that was. Kind of just stopped there. Hopefully we'll get that going with no issues. Tommy Withers in the 23 now in 4th. Oh, he loses it right there. Saves it. Good save by that 23 of Tommy Withers in that really good looking Amico paint scheme. Now he's got the 16 of Aaron Conover on his back bumper. Zach Millett has just been in a class of his own tonight, though. It's really impressive. We know he's definitely probably one of the best, if not the best, short track racer. Not only in grassroots, but in ARCS as well. And he's definitely proven that tonight, as Toby is about 1.2 seconds off of him. Trying his best to stay with him, but it's just very difficult. Jacket said, no margaritas, just beer. Well, buddy, I like beer too, so whatever it is. Wish we could be having a couple beers and watching this great race. Y'all are crazy if you think I'm not drinking a couple beers here while calling this race. This is a really, really good race tonight. Definitely had 2 really good green flag runs. As you see, Tommy Withers definitely faster than Noah Belleville. He just can't get around him. Really hard to pass here without just moving somebody out of the way, honestly. .42 to go here at Martinsville. This is the ARCS Ignition Series, sponsored by fearfaction.net. Go over to their website. They got some really cool shirts, hoodies, hats. Got some ARCS hats over there. So go over there and take a look at their website. Get a shirt, get a hoodie, get a hat. They got some more stuff coming out soon, but really, really cool website with a lot of really cool products. But right now, the 3 of Noah Belleville looks like he may need a caution. He is struggling right now. Just dropped back to 5th and now has Aaron Conover on his back bumper as well. There's the 20 of Clayton Jones hard into the outside wall. Ooh, the 3 almost gets him. They stay off of each other. No contact. Keep it green. John Smill still running in 8th. Zach McBride in 11th. Dale Markowski with a really good run right now. Also, Patrick Allen Jr. up there in 12th. Still on the lead lap for right now, so good run for him tonight as well here at Martinsville. Yeah, you can see Noah Belleville just really struggling with the drive off right now. As John Smeal has Edward Marshall behind him. Edward Marshall missing the front clip off that car, so again, like Cody said earlier, as long as it's got 4 tires on it, you're good to go. There's the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. He will be going 1 lap down. Speed scored in 11th though, so he passed the 28 of Zach McBride, so quite one spot away from that top 10. Those elusive top 10s that he does not see very often. Just got to stay in this thing. Only 36 to go, 35 to go now, sorry. Edward Marshall has made his way past John Smeal. And we just got an update from April Smeal. The engines have just fired up in the truck race, so this should work out almost perfectly. We only got about 33 to go here in Martinsville. So as soon as this is over, we can all jump over there and watch the truck race. Might be a late night for those drivers, but sometimes that's what you got to do because of Mother Nature. Alfie Sharon is in third right now, about 3 seconds back from second place Toby Estes. Toby really hasn't lost any ground, but he hasn't gained any ground either against Zach Millett, staying pretty much right around 1 to 1.5 seconds behind our race leader of Zach Millett as their quiet moves out of the way of Alfie Sharon Jr. Good move by Quiet there. Tommy Withers up in fourth. He has really done well tonight. Noah Belleville seems to kind of have settled out, running in fifth right now. We still have 16 cars on track. Alyssa Sharp's on pit road, and Jerry LeGrand has retired from this race tonight. 10 cars currently on the lead lap. Really, really good run, or green flag run here. As hopefully this thing goes green to the end. Be great. Right now your top three are Zach Millett, Toby Estes, and Alfie Sharon Jr. Alfie is obviously your points leader, so if he can keep it in third, it's going to be a great points day for him. Aaron Conover running in 6th place right now. He's had a pretty good night as well. So you see the 13 of John Smeal currently running in 9th, now catching Edward Marshall in that 6th. The 6th car may have used up his stuff a little too soon. 29 of Toby Estes is down pit road, so it looks like green flag pit stops have started here for the leaders. Ooh, Smeal gets loose there going into corner entry. He's got Zach Millett only about 4 seconds behind him, so he is he's kind of in hurry-up mode now, as there's only 8 cars on the lead lap, as Patrick Allen now in 10th, just because Toby Estes did pit under green, so Toby is going to be probably 1 lap down right now, maybe 2. Interesting to see. Toby came in pretty early, so he's probably trying to make up some time here on Zach Millett. The question is, you know, can Zach Millett make it? Oh, Toby loses it, saves it, but that's going to really cost him some time there. He was really pushing. Oh, he's still really loose with those fresh tires, no grip, no heat in them. It's hard to drive these cars with no heat in the tires. Let's go to Zach Millett right now. He's got 53 laps on his run right now. 54 actually. So that would be 74 laps to make it to the end. I don't know that he can make it or not, but it'd be very, very interesting to see if he's going to try and push it. Because we still have 8 cars on the lead lap right now. And JT Smeal 68 said trucks are racing on rain tires, so that's interesting. Definitely something that I know they talked about, but never thought they would actually do it. So interesting. Would love to see that, and obviously would love to finish out this race as well. With only 17 to go, it's definitely getting close here. Question is, can the leaders make it on fuel? Tires really not a big deal here. I mean, they do fall off, but you don't really have to worry too much about blowing a tire or anything like that. Your right sides will definitely wear down over time, but nothing really, to worry about. So really about fuel, honestly. So we'll see what happens with these race leaders. If they can make it, 16 more laps on fuel, then be good to go. As now looks like Alyssa Sharp has also retired from this event, so 16 cars on track. Oh, there's some contact between the 03 and not sure who else. Maybe the 20 of Clayton Jones or the 54 of Ben Choate, both in very similar looking cars, but we're going to keep it green here as the 03 definitely got a little bit of damage from that. 6 closes the door on the 13 of John Smeal. Patrick Allen Jr. back to 11th, so he lost a spot, but John Smeal is now unfortunately going one lap down to the 315 of Zach Millett. Ooh, he gets loose coming in. He's trying to stay on the lead lap. He is pushing with everything he's got to keep that number 13 fearfaction.net Ford Mustang on the lead lap. But that's all it takes right there. Is now Zach Millett has lapped all the way up to 7th place. So Edward Marshall. Oh, Edward Marshall right in the middle of the track. That's going to be a caution. The 03's in it. The 45's in it. The 32's in it. Oh, that's the 23 of Tommy Withers, who was running in 3rd position. He is involved in it as well. Edward Marshall was in 7th at the time. Now he is going to have some significant damage. The 32 is probably going to have damage. The 23 of Tommy Withers, what a terrible, I mean, that's awful. Let's see here if we can go to the previous crash. We'll see if we can't figure this out here. Again, we're learning on the fly here, as it looked like it started with the 6 of Edward Marshall. Yeah, you see there. Let's go to the 6 of Edward Marshall. Just kind of ride along with him. Yeah, he just lost it. Lost it coming out of the corner, locked it down, and then when he did, you see there, I'm not sure. Let's go to a different camera here. Looked like someone kind of ran into him. See if I can find that. There's the camera I wanted. Locks it down. Oh, the 315 of Zach Millett almost was in it. 45's in it. Oh, man. And there's the 23 of Tommy Withers. Let's take a ride with Tommy Withers actually here. Go inside of his cockpit here. He's coming out of turn 4. Probably hearing people saying caution, caution, caution. And there you see he finds that hole and the 32 gets hit and just pushes Withers in to that inside wall. Very, very, very unfortunate for the 23 of Tommy Withers, as got a lot of cars coming down Parrott Road now. Only 8 to go here. Zach Millett still your race leader. Alfie Sharon Jr. in second. Noah Belleville third. Aaron Conover fourth. Tommy Withers fifth. WSD sixth. Ben Choate seventh. John Smil still in eighth. That's all I could see before the thing went away, because I'm using some different software. So again, appreciate everyone coming out. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely had some cautions, had some issues we've had to overcome, some technical difficulties, but still been a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Donald Ray, Thrills, April Smeal, JT Smeal, everybody for participating. Makes it a lot more fun for me up here when I have somebody that I can kind of talk to and throw ideas off of, and glad that the truck race is getting ready to go. So we got one lap to green here at Martinsville. The ARCS Ignition Purifaction.net Martinsville race under the lights. This is where things make it a little nutty. Tighten those seatbelts up one more time. We're going to go green flag racing here at Martinsville. Green flag flies. 5 laps remaining here at Martinsville. Zach Millett gets a really good run. You see there, that's the 23 of Tommy Withers. He is battling out there. Currently running in third. He's going to get around the 3. The 3 is going to go around off the Aaron Conover. And I think Withers got around the 8 of Alfie Sharon Jr. as well. I believe he did. Caution is out. It's going to put the 23 of Tommy Withers in second place here. Ben Choate up there in 4th place. How about that? Good run for Ben Choate. One of my good buddies. One of my buddies that I love to race dirt with. Me and him are really, really big fans of dirt racing. So good to see him up here running in 4th place. More than likely, that is going to be our first green, white, checkered attempt here once we get back going. Yep, there you see the laps change from 125 to 126. So attempt number 1 at green, white, checkered when we get back going. This is where things really start to get crazy. And also any of these leaders that may be close on fuel, it's not what you want to see is a bunch of green, white, checkers, because you're running more and more laps and using more and more fuel. So Patrick Allen Jr. looks like he got the free pass. He was in 11th place, so hey, he's got a shot at getting a top 10 here tonight. Be a good run for the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. Sounds like Kyle Busch is leading the truck race, so halfway through stage 1. So again, hopefully we will be able to finish up this race here and get over there and watch some real live truck racing from Martinsville. We'll have our virtual truck race from Martinsville tomorrow night. Again, that is on ABN Esports with Carmen Hardy. It'll be tomorrow night, roughly around 9:45, 9:50-ish is usually when Carmen goes live. So that'll be a fun one too. We've had some rough truck races on Martinsville. Hopefully tomorrow won't be too bad, as looks like the 3 of Noah Belleville's getting waved around the pace truck as well. Not sure what happened there. He was scoring him as in 10th place, so maybe he stopped on the track or something. Not sure exactly what happened there, but for anyone that is watching, if you do not follow us on Twitch, please hit that follow button. We're at 288 followers. Would really love to get to 300. That's a pretty big task. I mean, it's a lot of people to follow a little redneck streaming service, but it'd be great to have 300 followers. So if you don't already follow us, or if you have a buddy or friend that wants to follow us and watch some of our races, we usually stream Friday night, Saturday night, and trying to work on maybe a few other nights throughout the week. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to just hang out, have a couple beers, and watch some fake racing. Still under caution here. Hopefully they'll be coming to the choose cone this time. Looks like we are maybe not coming to the choose. It says one to go, but oh, looks like the lights are still on the pace truck, so we'll try it again and maybe they'll choose this time. Really not a bad race overall. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have some frustrations, but overall not too bad. As now we're choosing, the 315 is going to choose the inside, the 23 of Tommy Withers on the outside, the 8 of Alfie Sharon Jr. inside, 29 of Toby Estes is on the outside, Ben Choate missing his front clip in that 54 machine on the inside, and then the 3 of Noah Belleville chooses the outside as well. Well, it all comes down to this, everybody. Green, white, checkered, attempt number 1. I got 3 attempts at this green, white, checkered. So if the leader comes back to the white flag, it is over. If the caution happens before they get to the white flag, we will throw the caution, we'll rack them back up, and we'll do it all over again as they come green flag racing here with only... Oh, 315 got such a good jump. Oh, the 54, 16, and 6 are going to get together. Oh no, the 23 of Tommy Withers is around, the 8's around. That's going to be a caution. Yep, whole field. 32's in it, 20's in it. The whole back stretch is just a pile of wrecked race cars there. Not what you want to see. The 23 of Tommy Withers was up there in 2nd place, and now unfortunately probably going to be restarting back in probably 10th or maybe even 9th or 10th. We'll keep an eye on it and see. Fortunately, we do not have live scoring with sim racing apps, so it's it only updates once they cross the start-finish line. So kind of unfortunate. That's why I loved having iRacing live timing, because you could see exactly where everyone was at. But the 3:15 of Zach Millett, definitely your race leader. That's a no-brainer. Toby Estes now in second. Noah Belleville third. Ben Choate up there in fourth, missing the front clip. Again, you don't need that front clip, not here at Martinsville. You know, mile and a half, Daytona, Talladega, yeah, that'd be a big problem. But right here at Martinsville, don't need that front clip. And he's proved that front clip does not matter, as he's up there running in fourth place. Again, this will be our second attempt at a green-white checkered. Toby had spun out at one point. Now he's all the way back up to second. So good recovery there for the 29 of Toby Estes. So 03 of Steven Oberstadt showing a little bit of displeasure with the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. Tommy Withers, you see him back behind the 03, being scored in 5th. John Smeal is now in 11th. Excuse me. So Smeal definitely fell a little bit. Choose cone this time here. 3:15 chooses the inside. 3 chooses the outside. Not sure what the 23 and the 8 are doing. They're having to let the pace car by. This could be interesting. Oh, now they are being waved around the pace truck, and looks like we go back to single file. Oh no, the pace truck's coming off. This. Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to have to throw the caution here again. Race control, this is definitely not lined up and ready for a restart, so we will not be going green here. So you'll see the pace truck come right back up on the racetrack. Catches the leaders here. I cannot see it, but I don't know if that counted as an attempt at a green-white checkered. They never did go green, so I think they're okay. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, okay. So we are still at 2 of 3 green-white checkers. Just wanted to double check that. So now they are making their choose cone here. The 3:15's on the bottom, the 3's on the outside, 29's on the bottom. The 54 actually chose the bottom as well. That's different. So he wants to be on that inside line. The 8 chose the bottom. Anybody that chose the top's about to start. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. The lights on the pace truck are still on. So they juked me out of my shoes there. So not choose cone yet. We're still under caution here. Maybe this is the real choose cone. Let's see here. Definitely looks like that is the real choose cone, as we'll go back green. Again, let's just double check. Yep, still 2 out of 3 for green-white checkers. Tommy Withers picks the outside. He's going to start 4th after being involved in that spin earlier. Pace truck's off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3:15 is Zach Millett's got the command to start this restart. As we go green flag once again, green-white checkered attempt 2 out of 3 here at Martinsville. Oh, 6 is hard into the 8 of Alfie Sharon Jr. white flag is out, so this will do it. Toby Estes right there, but I just don't know if he'll have enough. Noah Belleville in third, Toby Estes in second. Sounds like some cars were wrecking back there in the back. Toby's going to get to the bumper of Zach Millett, but just not enough. Zach Millett will win this race. Toby Estes comes home in second. Noah Belleville comes home in third. Ben Choate in fourth. I believe Tommy Withers ended up coming home in fifth place, so hell of a race for him as well, but good race for Ben Choate. Alfie Strone Jr. comes home in sixth. Patrick Allen Jr. ends up in ninth. Aaron Conover in eighth. Hell of a race. John Smeal showing his congrats there as the top three go and get a picture at the start-finish line. And speaking of top three, we will have your top three finishers here in just a moment for post-race interviews. Stay tuned. Again, we will have your top three here in just a moment. All right, we are back with our top three driver interviews here. Go ahead and start with our third place finisher, Noah Belleville. You got a copy?
Yep.
And tell us about your race. It was a little rough, some cautions out there, but kind of what you expected at Martinsville. But come home third. Just tell us about your race and how it went for you.
Yeah, I finished a lot better than I thought I would. I think I qualified like ninth or something. And I couldn't get into the braking zones as good as everyone else. I played with the brake bias a little bit, just trying to get it to roll through it a little better. But every time I tried to go just a little bit farther, I could feel it start to shake, and I just wash up the hill. And I felt like I was like a fourth, fifth place car. Withers was really quick, but he got in a wreck there at the end, and I got in a wreck there at the end. But because I got in that wreck, I went in and took a fast repair and took fresh tires, and then missed the next wreck. And next thing I knew, I was on the front row. So, and Miller was on old tires, and everyone else behind him was on fresh. He had like 70 lap older tires than everyone. So I thought I might have had a chance, but I just wasn't good enough to good enough on the short run to get there. Millet's quick, man. Dude's quick. If he goes to 8 squared, you guys better watch out. I can't get him. I've been so close. I don't know how many times, but I can't get that guy.
I agree.
But
I'm
he's quick. Yeah, someone's gonna pick him up. But yeah. But it's fun trying to beat him. But nobody was getting him today.
Yeah. Well, good race to you. You come home third. I know you definitely looked like you were struggling a little bit, maybe even on the long run. But hey, the wrecks worked in your favor, and you came home third. So, any sponsors or any friends, family you want to shout out?
I am sponsorless, so investors could be you. But no, yeah. Thanks for everyone for watching, and thanks for putting on the show. And good race for Martinsville.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yep.
All right, that was our third place finisher, Noah Belleville. And now we'll talk to our second place finisher, Toby Estes. You got a copy, bud?
I sure do, bud. What's going on there, Ron?
Oh man, I had the time of my life up here calling this race. It was wonderful. But man, tell us about your race. You were fast all night. You had one little hiccup where you spun it and kind of got back in traffic, but man, it didn't take you long to get back up there. And then with a couple of those wrecks at the end, you come home P2. Just tell us about your race.
Starting off, just I tried to settle in, but as every driver would tell you, you're pushing it every lap. Like you said, had a little hiccup in the middle of the race there, and was fortunate enough to work my way back up front. I mean, I thought maybe if I wouldn't have spun out, I would have had something possibly for Millet, but I mean, shit. Hats off to that guy. It didn't matter if it was long run, medium run, or short run. I mean, he was on top of it. But can't be mad. Good practice race for Sunday on the A squared series, and a 2-3 finish for the Bandits.
Yeah, not bad at all. So, congrats to you. And you got any sponsors or any friends and family you want to shout out?
Unfortunately, no sponsors. Thanks to you, El Presidente, for broadcasting the race. All the admins for putting this on. The first of the race was kind of a little bit of iffy with all the cautions, but shout out to all my Bandit teammates and racing clean and coming in with a 2-3 finish.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I know you can't run all the time in Friday nights, but I'll see you on track Sunday night, and we'll see if we can't do a little bit better. Maybe not as many cautions, but good finish, and congrats on your P2.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, man, hopefully, man, you can bang some doors come Sunday.
Hell yeah, I'd love it. See you, bud.
See you, buddy.
All right, that was our second place finisher, Toby Estes, that number 29 machine. Now we'll drag our race winner in here, Zach Millett. Zach Millett, you got a copy?
Hey, buddy, got a copy.
Hey, man, you were bad fast all night tonight. Looked like Alfie had a little bit of something for you, and Toby maybe if he didn't, spin out and have his hiccup. But other than that, man, I mean, it was a damn near perfect race from you. I mean, just tell us about your race and how the car felt out there.
Man, it actually felt really good. I don't race the Xfinities on short tracks very often, but man, that was a lot of fun. It put a ton of rear brake to it, man. I was on like the razor's edge of disaster every lap. especially when we were pretty deep into that run. I think we finished the race with like 90 laps or so on our tires, so it was pretty rough.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you had guys behind you that had way fresher tires, and you were still just able to outbrake them. I think that's probably the biggest thing that I saw is just, breaking into the corner. That's where you really made up ground, and you were able to just let the car roll, and then you had such a good exit out. It was really, I mean, it was better than anybody else on the track. So, you know, that kind of speaks to how you change the brakes and everything. But really good race. Any sponsors or friends and family you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys and ARCS and having this league. It's always fun. Every time I'm off, I try to run as much as I can. Team Sunday Money for having me on their team. It's been real fun racing with those guys. Great teammates to have. Track Bar Media, HBR TV, Eric Dotson State Farm, Castle Products, and shoot me a follow over on Twitch at the Head S4 Guy.
Absolutely. I was wondering who that was in the chat. So I'm glad you could type and still win the race. That's pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's try, man. I'd stick to mostly emojis, but that's about it.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, who is this? I had no idea that it was the guy out there whooping ass all night. So that's pretty cool to see that. But yeah, congrats, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you again next week, and you can try and do it all again.
And I hope so. We'll give it hell.
All right, see you, buddy.
Thanks, man. See you.
All right, well that is your top 3 finishers right there, and we're gonna call it so we can go watch this truck race with these drivers running rain tires, and I'm interested to see what that's like. So appreciate everybody tuning in. It was a lot of fun. Definitely some cautions, but not too bad. I'm not able to really do a top 10 rundown, but you see it there. You've been seeing it go over the screen as I've been doing interviews. So we'll kind of call it there. Again, we will hopefully have coverage on ARCS Racing Networks tomorrow night for Grassroots late model stock car from Nashville Fairgrounds. Really fun track. We ran that Monday in our only short track series in ARCS. Really fun track. So hopefully I can get back in time from the